while I am amused by the Western Conference finalists, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, I cannot believe that a team from a literal desert managed to sweep the Colorado Avalanche. I guess the Avs get up and go, just got up and went after beating the Minnesota Wild. And of course now I'm also trying to imagine the whole setup, and most of what I get is a massive replica of the Stanley Cup on the Vegas Strip. I guess it would kind of fit in. Anyway, the hockey has been kind enough to only start after the demo dive is over, so that's a bonus. Assuming I can get anything remotely like sleep, hence the early evening naps. At least it's cooler, temperature-wise, now than it was yesterday. My Tim Tams melted. This again. Okay. That better? The thing is, if I keep my microphone volume up too high, it echoes in my headphones. So, there's anything I can do about it. We're using the right microphone, so. The louder I have it on OBS, the more it echoes in my headphones. So I don't want to speak up too much, because remember, it's midnight where I'm from. Okay, we'll do our best. Turning down the audio output. Right. Anyway. Hopefully that's better for you, because I still haven't fixed the echo issue, and it's annoying the piss out of me, so until I can figure that out, I guess I deal with annoyance for my very limited audience. Hooray. Anyway, tonight's demo dive is Swan Song by Business Goose Studio. It's been touted as a cozy and emotional puzzle game involving solving puzzles to program a music box. I'm not entirely sure where the emotional comes in, honestly, but I guess that's a subjective thing. Apparently it does require perfect timing, so I might be slightly screwed. I mean, consider that disastrous attempt at Motor Slice the other day, which also involved perfect timing and which defeated me quite handily. A lot like the evade challenge in Control, as it happens. Still, I managed Clair Obscure Expedition 33 okay, and that involves perfect timing too. I guess I won't know where this game falls on my I can do this scale until I try it. So, let's get started. Sitting comfortably? Good. And we'll begin. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. There is no tutorial to this at all, is there? Unless this counts as it. Okay. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. So you have to put the note in the right spot. I think that's where it should go. Okay. I think we got this.
Dear Edith, a part of me hopes you'll never find this, and I'm ashamed to admit that I only know small bits about your life. When she left a hole bigger than her stature would imply. A hole so big I couldn't muster the courage to cross it. A hole so big I couldn't see you waiting for me on the other side. If you're the one reading this, I hope this box brings you some insight into why I acted the way I did. Not as an excuse, just as an explanation. Your dad, Tristan.
I think I see what they mean by emotional now. I think that's right. Oh, there we go. So that moves there first. Okay, let's see if that does what I think it'll do. So it moves everything of a color. Okay. Happy Father's Day. Love, Amber and Edith. Written by Amber Vogelsack. Regret 1 out of 3. Copyright 2001. What I was expecting it to do. I have a feeling this one's gonna be I don't think I got that right. Let's see. Ah, I guess I did. An astrosol. Possible side effects include hot flushes or sweats, muscles or joint pain, feeling sick, headache, skin changes, bone thinning, mood changes. An astrosol. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what exactly the zols and things are usually a pretty significant one. Possibly chemotherapy situation. I will always be with you. You know you're a medical secretary for a living when? for music. Wow. Okay, I'm not getting this. I think this is going to go very well. Okay. Need to get that one moved in, but every time I do that. Oh, I think I get what the problem is. I should be using that there. Try that. There we go. Hiya, we're playing Music Box. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this, I think.
Dear Edith, I hope you know I always loved you tremendously, even though I wasn't the best with words. Your mother always helped me when I didn't know what to say, how to act, or what gift to get you. As she fell ill, I became afraid. Afraid she wouldn't be there to help me. Afraid I would start acting and saying the wrong things to you. And in my fear, that's exactly what I did. I want you to know my actions and words were always out of love, not just for your mother, but for you too, even though I was too caught up in my own grief to even notice yours. Your dad, Tristan.
Mom, do you want to play a board game with me and Dad?
I'll be right there. Let me just finish with this song draft, okay?
Dad, are you coming?
So you'll never forget our time together. Love, Mom and Dad. That's London. That would be Wales, so I imagine Cardiff? Possibly Nottingham that far north. Dublin, maybe? This is actual Ireland, not Northern Ireland. Nowhere in France, huh? Entirely skipped France. I'll stop displaying my limited knowledge of European geography. Ah, I guess they haven't added Paris to the map yet, that's why. Happy Mother's Day, let's enjoy our trip to Paris together. Love, Edith and Tristan. Découvrir l'opéra, chef d'œuvre, ouverture du 19e siècle et décor légendaire du fantôme d'opéra, un symbole intemporel de la musique classique et du revue parisienne. So it's an Eiffel Tower-ish sort of tour, but they're also going to an opera house. I guess my French hasn't suffered that badly. Something. I'm not sure that's right, but let's see. Vogelsang. Subject, follow-up appointment, medication review. Dear Ms. Vogelsang, following your recent checkup and the prescribed medication, we regret to inform you that the treatment has not produced the desired results. So yeah, that was chemotherapy. To reassess your condition and discuss further options, we kindly invite you to schedule an appointment at the hospital. Please contact our outpatient clinic as clearly made-up number to arrange a convenient date and time for your consultation. Should you have any questions or experience any symptoms before then, please do not hesitate to reach out. Oh, the number of letters I've typed that sound exactly like that. Hospital bed in otherwise homey surroundings. Demonstrating the mood through the outward surroundings is interesting.
Edith, look at what your dad gave me. Now I can play while I'm here in the
Oh, honey.
Maybe you should lay back down.
Oh, nonsense. Come sit. My muse. Play a song with me.
What is this? Oh. This is where it needs an actual tutorial instead of... Get it. Oh. 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 Meditation schedule. That's very abbreviated visiting hours. Oh, an egg. That is not a happy looking board. I get what needs to happen. Okay. Oh God, they brought Paris to her in the ward. glide like a fall breeze across sands that sing, perching gently atop cathedral spires, pleads with the night to count the seconds until the metronome fades, turning ivory into dust. A soft, sweet voice lingers in the air about the room where perfumes of her stray. She was my north, my south, my rain, my moonlight, my song, the notes I play. In the outstretched wings of dawn, vast with memories of her pressed fingertips, delicate like petals, a gentle turn of a page heard faintly in the distance until the metronome fades, turning ivory into dust. And that is the end of the demo. Thanks for playing the Swan Song demo. Join our Discord. What features can you expect in the full game? The full 9-chapter story with voice acting, 108 puzzle levels to solve, 11 awesome tracks written by Jamal Green, secret levels to find, level editor, coming later on in a free update, more free updates for that same level editor. This is interesting, actually, because, I mean, this is a pretty typical cozy-ish puzzle game, and normally people have those as finished products, especially when there's a story attached. But this one has not quite divorced the gameplay element from the story element, but they recognize that the gameplay element has longevity beyond the story. So after you're done with the story and secret levels, which I don't know if are story related or not, but they keep adding to it, and B, they recognize that people are going to want to get in there and build their own puzzles. So it's kind of like Mario level editor, except they're pretty much chucking this at people for free, so that good on them. I mean, I did find it a little frustrating in that I would have preferred a bit of text with this. That's just because, while I do learn okay by doing, as you probably saw, I generally absorb information best text first, then doing. Showing does nothing for me, so the fact that they left that part out is just as well, honestly. But yeah, that's one I can see having in my collection, though it's very definitely not a Zen game. It's also not a game that CB is no longer allowed to play at bedtime, because even if you get the one more level hyper focus, there's chapters as well, so that at least helps getting your break when you need it. I mean, obviously not the most cheerful thing to be playing either, but I'm sure a little bit of hockey will cheer me up unless we play like shit again. Anyway, as from that comment, you can probably tell the Backlog Burrow is still on hold. So, yeah, I actually picked this game because its release date is coming up, 4th June. And I don't know if the devs will leave the demo up long term. So if you like the look of this, maybe download the demo for yourself and give it a shot. Remember, my opinion is not the be-all and the end-all. Sometimes the feel of playing a game can make or break your enjoyment, so try before you buy wherever possible. For those who like a text-based and digression-free review, or, you know, an actual review where there's actual words involved, that'll be up on my Ko-fi page shortly. Never a paywall, I do it for the love of the games, but maybe toss some folks in my general direction if you like what I do. I like the company. The review will have the embedded VOD, which will also be on YouTube, to join my gallery of epic, ridiculous, and more than occasionally profane flail, in case you joined late or just fancy coming back to it later. Like I said, the Backlog Burrow will be on hold until either the end of the Stanley Cup playoffs or the Habs get knocked out of play, whichever comes first. I mean, we're doing okay. We're still in it, but I'm not really holding out that much in the way of hopes to get to the win the conference final, never mind the actual paddle. Anyway, when I do start the burrow back up again, whenever I start the burrow back up again, I might be doing something a little more recent. I just picked up Mixtape, well, just when it came out, more or less. And it'd be nice to have someone to laugh with or yell at or whatever as I find out what all the fuss is about. Also still working on that VOD-only project, the Hyperfixation Station, where I showcase those idle Zen type games that hit all my hyperfocus buttons. The whole things that CD is no longer allowed to play before bedtime kind of thing. So I'll keep you updated on that. My issue has been that I haven't had sufficient spoons to figure out exactly how I want to do the video editing, so that's going to be a whole thing. As to the demo dive, I'm back on the usual schedule, so I'll be back on Friday with more demo goodness. If nothing changes between then and now, we'll be looking at Your Crown is Mine, a rulership and dating sim by Lysana. That's with 3 Ys, by the way. I have no idea why. I'm sure there's a reason. Anyway, like Magical Princess before it, the I want to build my stats to rule or corrupt a kingdom type of visual novel rulership sim is one I've only seen in the so-called free-to-play but more often pay-to-win mobile variety. So I'm curious to see whether this one will be as much my jam as Magical Princess turned out to be. And it should be entertaining either way, so I hope to see you there. Until then, or until next, have a good one.